Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Career Wisdom Job Tips. So I hope everyone is doing well and today's topic is LinkedIn Part 3. I believe you guys have seen the LinkedIn Part 1 and LinkedIn Part 2 of my previous videos. So this video is a continuation of the same video. In Part 1, I conveyed that how to design the LinkedIn page, the basic parameters how to design the LinkedIn page, number 1. And in LinkedIn Part 2, I have discussed in detail how to start adding connections, from where to start, right? So I want, if you have missed that video, do visit that video as well. This is the third continuation YouTube video continuing the same thing. So I'm assuming and presuming that your LinkedIn page is ready with all your photographs and all your required education certificates and everything you have, whatever the things are required for you to design LinkedIn profile, starting from photograph, starting from LinkedIn banner and everything till all the text boxes, what exactly it is requiring for your given entire thing. That's, you are qualified for that. Second qualification, you have added minimum 500 to 1000 connections. Now once you are ready with minimum of 500 connections, where in my last video I covered that you start sending your invitations to 10th classmates, 12th classmates, graduation batchmates, post-graduation batchmates. So I believe if you're able to track them or trace out through WhatsApp groups and through Facebook groups, you can communicate them to start their LinkedIn page as well, and parallelly you both can connect on LinkedIn. Either you can send them the invite or either they can send you the invite to your LinkedIn page. So the basic parameter has been done, so basic skeleton is ready. So in this third part of LinkedIn, I'm going to talk about, once everything is ready, on your page is ready, your basic connections are ready, now the day has come where you can start making the noise. I'm sure I'm insisting on the same point. There is one section known as groups actually, wherein you will be becoming a member of around 50 groups. If it is a free account, you can become minimum 50 groups members actually. There are certain groups where the moment you send the invitation, you by default will become join and you'll become a member, because that's a only one way traffic kind of a thing. They open for any of the member to join that group. The second one would be, there are certain groups which are administered by certain administrators. So the moment you send an invite or the moment you send a request to join, it will go to the admin of that group. Then chances are there that the admin can write back to you stating that why you want to join this group, what you are expecting from this group, what value add you're going to give this group. So you need to understand the group importance. Accordingly you write back to them so that they will accept your invitation, so that they will accept your LinkedIn membership particularly for that group, and join those groups. Which basically, if you're in India, try to join particular groups which are in India, because you can utilize the benefit out of it. If you are in US, join the particular group, for that group which is administered by the US people actually, and which is basically catering for the US geography. Number one. Number two, see, there are a lot of people are there who post a lot of articles, lot of messages. Might be people like you who are job seekers, they post that, hey, I'm so and so, my qualification is this, specialization in this, so and so year I've done my graduation, so I request you to kindly like it, share it to the LinkedIn page. So as you are a job seeker, someone job seeker has posted the same on the LinkedIn. Nothing wrong in sharing that. So it is like a give and take kind of a thing. Once you are able to share some connections message, I believe they will also they will also be liking and sharing your update, whatever you want to share it with within the community. So the moment you are sharing someone's request actually, in your networks, parallelly the same message, once you post, your network, the person with whom you are connected, chances are there they will also share in their group. So in this way you are virtually growing. Your message is passing and sailing to from one network to other network, right? Then after that, there are certain people who update that they have done certain certifications and update the certificate. Certain people who mention that they got promotion. Certain people they mentioned they mentioned that my son has qualified in 10th class or intermediate, or my son got job. So these all are good news. Nothing wrong in sharing your best wishes to them. This is the way how you can start networking, creating a soft corner for yourself, and increasing your network. Increasing your network parallelly, it will come to a shape where you can make a lot of noise. Some people has mentioned their certificate or some achievement. Nothing wrong in sharing like it. You like it. So you need to like certain sharings. You need to comment on certain sharings. You need to share certain sharings actually. The same way, if you are a job seeker, there is on your homepage, there is a column where you can update. You can mention that I am so and so graduate with so and so specialization, passed out in so and so, and I'm trained on so and so. I'm looking for a job in so and so cities. Kindly like my posting. So you need to update on your LinkedIn profile about you, so that you can start making noise. It will go, for example, 10 people have liked it, 10 people have shared it. So it has approached, it has went on in their network as well, right? And there is one more section on the LinkedIn where it talks about endorsements, recommendations. If you worked with your senior, for example, you worked in one of the company and your boss is also having a LinkedIn page, you have a LinkedIn page, you can request your boss to your reporting manager to recommend you. Recommendation means they need to write some 3-4 lines about you, right? Nowadays, what's happening, once the recommendation column has been launched, there are a lot of people are there who want some time to understand, and they will write. So that takes time, and that is reducing the speed of recommendation. So what LinkedIn has done, LinkedIn has incorporated in invented one more feature, which is known as endorsements. So every job seeker or every LinkedIn member can add their 50 skill sets on their skill set page. So whenever you are connecting to anyone, your skill sets will be your skill sets will be visible whenever anyone approaches on your LinkedIn page, and the person is your first degree connect. So the people can, on a click of mouse, they can select you, they can endorse you. For example, I'm a good sales guy, so I can add sales as one of my skill set, business development as one of skill set, recruitment one of skill set, soft skills trainer one of skill set. So anyone who visited my profile, these skill sets will be shown on to them. So they can click on in each, they can click or they can endorse my skill set with a click of a mouse. So LinkedIn is simplifying the features as easy as possible to grow your network. You can spend more time on networking and making a noise. So this LinkedIn part 3 talks about how to utilize your groups, how to utilize, how to share it, what kind of comments you can leave it, the importance of like it, the importance of update or sharing your updates actually, endorsements, recommendations. You can join, you can add 50 skill sets actually. And every now and then you have to make sure that on a daily basis you need to increase your connections. There is no compromise on that side. Every day you need to make sure that every day you are adding minimum 10 to 20 connections. Connections means either you have sent some invitation to someone else or you have received the invitation. But end of the day, either you accept the invitation or you have sent the invitation, someone else accept, then only it will become as a connection. So keep yourself target as minimum 20 connections in a day. For in a day, if you need 20 connections, minimum you should send minimum, I believe, 50 to 60 LinkedIn invitations. Out of 50 to 60, 10 will get accepted. And you design your LinkedIn profile in such a way, such a magnetic way, that you also receive the LinkedIn invitations. So once you are assuming and presuming your LinkedIn account is pretty good, very catchy, very attractive, you are going to get minimum 10 invitations. So your 10 invitations, once you are accepting, that is converting into 10 connections. And the moment you are sending 50 to 60 LinkedIn invitations, 10 people have accepted those 10, and this 10 by push factor, 10 by pull factor, 20 connections in a day. In this way, you need to calculate in a day how many connections, in a week, in a month, in one quarter, 6 months, 1 year. You need to keep yourself target how many connections I am going to reach. So I hope that if this is the first time you're visiting this YouTube channel, I request you to kindly like it, share it to the needy people, because a lot of people, a lot of freshers, a lot of people who are job seekers are not aware about LinkedIn. This is my third video on the LinkedIn, so kindly share this with the needy people, and I request you to kindly subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get the notification once I upload a new YouTube video for your benefit, for people like you who are job seekers, or you are people like you who are right now working and looking for a change, for a better prospective career, better financial growth, happy family and better family. All the best. This is Uday Shankar signing off from Career Wisdom Job Tips. I'll be back with one more YouTube video for your benefit. Till the time, take care. Bye bye.